Okay, so it's that time again, tummy time, so get yourself comfortable, 20 minutes, just go work on this trunk area. Okay, so we're going to start off down on your back. Just take some time to begin with, focusing on the breathing, making sure you're squeezing your bottom, pulling everything in and up, and getting that seesaw effect on the pelvis, so just pulling that pelvis round into a posterior tilt. You can take as long as you like with that, and then we're going to come up and just keep our fingertips near the knees, just making sure you're getting that tilting, pulling the belly button down. If the tummy is popping up, just bring it back down and remind yourself of that pelvic tilt. Really pulling the waist in and working with the breathing. So every time we're tightening the stomach and bum, exhaling. So squeezing and coming up. Then we're going to progress to taking the legs up. Just really pushing that lower back down. Okay, we're going to come round, taking it onto our backs. Okay, push up, take it down, back extension. It's up to you if you have your legs down, or if you want to work a bit harder for me, you can keep those legs up. So squeezing the bottom. Another 20 seconds left of these. Last one. Well done, bringing it round to the front. Okay, come onto your balance. And all we're going to do is just stir our legs. So drawing two circles with the heels. And depending on how hard you want to work, the further back you drop, the harder it's going to be. So circles with the heels. Pulling the tummy in. Okay, back the other way. Change direction. Feel those hip flexors. Keep pulling the tummy in there all the time, thinking about the tummy. Well done, releasing. Okay, round onto the front, onto all fours. Okay, let's lift, touch back, bring it round and together. So lift, touch back and together. So really squeeze the tummy when the knee comes onto your elbow. Another 30 seconds on this side, then we'll change for the other side. This is where I always wish I'd started on the other side. Five seconds left. Well done. Okay, so other side. Remind yourself of what we're doing. Swim it round, touch, and then underneath. Off we go. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Just make sure you're keeping that tummy tight. Fifteen seconds left. Last one. Well done. Take it round into crunches, just box standard crunches. So we're working on not nodding the head, just really focusing on gripping the stomach together, pulling everything down, including the breath. So try not to work on allowing the drop down, keep working on the squeezing up. Squeeze up, squeeze up. Let's take one leg up, squeeze, squeeze. Checking on pelvic floor, make sure that's not being lazy, and change legs. Both legs for me. So it doesn't matter how big this movement is, just really get the brace going for me. Well done, taking it down. We're going to do hands behind the back, keep that posterior tilt, and we're going to roll down, pushing up. If you're working harder, we can add those legs in. So you can either drag them along the floor, keep them static, or see if you can bring it together, together, down, together. 30 seconds left. Try and think knees to chest, knees to chest, knees. Might need a cushion for the next one. Well done, releasing. Come to lay on your side. And all we're going to do is just lift both feet off the ground. So nice and simple. But let's make sure that when we lift the legs, that's our exhale. Tight tummy, tight bottom. Now if you want to work harder, pull the arm in. Let's go again. You should feel a bite here, and that's what we're working on, bite. Give me a little shoulder shimmy so you can pull the shoulder down when you lift those feet. So you're really focusing on the muscle we're working, and that's that top oblique. So nip, nip, nip. The same time when we nip, belly button comes in. Keeping your bum solid. Give that a go. 12 seconds left. Keep it going. Well done. Okay, changing over to the other side. Cushion under the hip if you need it. We'll start down on the floor. So they're your options. Lifting and lowering. Or coming up and working a little bit harder. And just play around with it. Try and make that muscle work. So keeping everything tight. To really work on that squeeze and lift. Pulsing and nipping. Well done. Okay, staying with this exercise, hopefully you've found that muscle. Go lay back down. One hand over the front. Okay, and what we're going to do is 3-limb lift. Not very elegant, but trying to lift up. So you can press with the other arm. You're trying to feel the oblique working. So we're not going for a minute on these, just doing 30 seconds and then 30 seconds on the other side too. Okay, let's switch. Nice and quick. And again. Concentrating on this side. Okay, we're going to roll it over into bicycle while the obliques are firing. So, one leg, elbow to knee, and switch. So it's up to you. Your legs are high or low. Okay, I'm really good at cheating on this. So, for me, I can bring my knees in and I don't really get a burn. So what I'm going to try and do is not bring my knee in as far and work on that crunch of the tummy. So I'm trying to get my upper abs to do a little bit more. Well done, bring it back to sit. Hands back behind. And we're going to drop down onto our forearms, but still keep that posterior tilt for me. Okay, we're just going to work on extending the legs, pulling in. Okay, if that you don't really feel it, that's fine. Let's go up higher. So we're working the tummy a bit harder, pulling the shoulder blades together, pulling the knees as high to the chest as you can. So you can work those inner thighs by squeezing the legs together as well. So you squeeze your pelvic floor. Try and get those knees right to the chest. Okay, let's go other side. So we're going to roll it over. So again, you can start forearms. Just make sure you're not letting those shoulders roll. Keep them back. I'm going to extend and pull in. So I really want you to work on not just bending the knees back. It's got to be a pull up. So pulling up. Coming up if you can. So you're holding on with those shoulder blades, tightening up that tummy. We're going to go into plank next. Last 15 seconds. Keep it going, keep squeezing, keep drawing the tummy in, making your waist tiny. Well done, release, legs back behind. So go, come into your plank. Okay, off we go. Let's just drop our hips one side and then the other. Last 30 seconds on these. Then we're going to do some reverse crunching. 15 seconds. Last one. Legs go around to the front. Arms come down, feet go up. Nice movement of squeezing that lower tummy. Up to you, arms down. So you can push with the arms, but make sure the shoulders don't come up. Or again, working that upper abdominal too. Doesn't matter how big this movement is, but what we're trying not to do is use our legs. Try and really focus on that tummy. Trying to curl your tailbone up to the ceiling. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, just trying to remind myself to keep breathing. And that breath just helps my diaphragm really work my tummy. Well done, and releasing that. Okay, so go, just stretch out. And then come into your roll downs. So just rolling down, big stretch out, head and shoulders lift, squeeze, 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 push, 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 up and over, stretch it out. And again, rolling down, up and over, up and over. Really stretch, open up the spine, head and shoulders lift, push that lower back down, pushing up and over. So last one for me. Up and over, so stretch out the back. Then we're going to come down. Last one, flutter kicks. So tight bottom, hands can go under the bum if you need that support for your lower back. Coming up, tight, 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 and keep squeezing. So as fast as you want to go. Keep drawing in and up. It's up to you what you do with your feet. Keep your bum tight. Okay, legs wide and together. Ten more. And one. Okay, pull those knees in. Give them a hug. Couple of circles on the back. And then back the other way. Okay, let's release. Coming onto our tummies, just to stretch out the stomach. Okay, let's push back. And then scoop forward, so hips go down. Chest comes up and through. Tuck under, round and push back. And through, drop the hips, chest through. Tuck under. Round, push through. Last one, then hip flexor stretch. So round. And push through. Okay, then we go. Take it into your classic hip flexor stretch. So the knees go wide. Feet are externally rotated so the heels come down. Go easy with this one. Dropping down onto your forearms. And that alone, you should feel it pinching the tops here. If you don't feel it, the ankles, push them out to the side. But keep the knees in. So it's not really to stretch the inner thighs. You want it to go into your hips. So play around with it. Let's just rock there. Keep trying to push your heels into the ground the whole time. And release him. So classic hip flexor stretch. Sink into it. And then we're going to push back. So try and get those arms straight. Pull back. Long tummy. And release, other side, same thing. Sink first for me. Okay, push back. So legs stay where they are. Push back. Long tummy, chest up. Well done, and then we're all done. Thanks very much.